welcome to Nona's Here. Today I am joining in the 5 DIYs for $5. This theme for August is fall florals. Now the problem is I started doing my crafts for this month's theme, fall florals, about the middle of July. And my Dollar Trees had absolutely no fall florals. Well, I did find 3 branches of something that kind of looked like fall florals, but absolutely nothing else. Fortunately, I had some leaves from fall leaves from in my stash from last year. But that's all I had, no fall flowers. So most of my DIYs today are fall foliage, just the leaves. But I made do and made 5 DIYs for less than $5. But I think you'd have to call my fall theme this month fall foliage, although I did try and work in a few fall florals. I hope you enjoy my crafts. So let's get over to my craft table and I'll show you what I did for my 5 DIYs for less than $5 today. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy my video. Oh no, how could I forget to introduce our 3 wonderful hostesses today for 5 and under $5 DIY challenge. They are Missy from Crafty Cove DIY, and Emily from Farm Charm Chic, and our guest host, Linda from Faith Chick DIY by Design. I'll be sure and link their channels down below. You'll want to check them out because they are very creative crafters, and they will have the complete playlist of everyone who is participating today. A big thank you to Missy, Emily, and Linda for hosting this challenge. Thanks so much, ladies. DIY number 1. Now remember, I told you almost everything I used for my stash because Dollar Tree didn't have a lot. So I'm using this red board that I had used for 4th of July. I just flipped it over and I used some maize paint to kind of streak it. Wasn't sure how it was going to look, but I needed to break up that red. And then I took these black poster letters that I had, and I did Hello Fall down either side of the board, and I didn't do them straight. I did them kind of like falling leaves. Then I took the leaves that I had in my stash, and I ripped off the rubber stems in the back because I saw on YouTube where they would lay nicer if you did that, and they were right. Then I used my white school glue and randomly glued down the leaves on the board like they were just falling down the board. And I had some tiny little berries that I also glued on just randomly down the board. And then I did spray it with the clear acrylic coating because it's going to hang outside my front door. And that's my Hello Fall board. DIY number 2. All right, so I had this glass pedestal candlestick holder, the little amber colored candle holder, and these stickers that I got at Dollar Tree. And I had some of these flowers, but they weren't really fall flowers, so I put those aside. But I had more leaves, and I had those little yellow flowers that I'd gotten on Temu. So I took of course, I cleaned everything off with alcohol, all the glass. Then I coated the pedestal candlestick holder with Mod Podge so that the paint would stick better. And I used my yellow maize chalk paint, gave it 2 good coats. And I just left the amber candle holder alone. Then I took some crimson chalk paint and kind of dry brushed it on the pedestal candlestick holder, and I just went back and forth with the crimson and the yellow and the crimson and the yellow till I kind of got it looking like I wanted it to look. Then using my E6000 glue, I glued the little candle holder on top of the pedestal candlestick holder, candlestick glass holder. And then I took those stickers, which you're going to see several times, because they're like 3D. They have little foam pieces. They're double, and they have little foam pieces in between them, and then foam pieces on the back. And so I used E6000, and I glued them all over there's the E6000. And I glued them all over the pedestal stand, candle stand. And just dipped them in some E6000 and glued them on. So there you have the pedestal candlestick holder, the little candle holder on top of it, and now I'm just gluing the leaves on top. Then I had these yellow flowers that I got on Temu, and I stuck them into some styrofoam, and I'm going to stick that, oh, and I had some leaves, so I stuck some red leaves in with the yellow flowers, and I'm just sticking those into the little candle holder on top. And I also had a tea light in my stash, so I'm sticking that into the middle, and it looks real pretty at night when you turn it on. And then now I'm going to fix with the flowers and the leaves and make it look real pretty, and make sure that the flowers and cover up the tea light. And now I'll turn it around to show you what it looks like. And that finishes this DIY. There you go. And there's the leaves that are glued on around the bottom of the pedestal candlestick. And all of that was done from things that I had in my stash. So that probably cost like $3. All right, so I'm still fitzing with it, trying to get everything to look nice. There you go. Okay, DIY number 3. So I had these jumbo craft sticks that I got at Walmart, and I took a group of those, and I had some of this foam sheets and some pumpkin Waverly chalk paint. So I put a piece of tape across the sticks because I didn't trust myself not to paint too low. I had stuck the sticks together, and on the back, I'll show you later, I had used the jumbo sticks and cut them apart and glued the sticks in the front together. And I had actually taken some aluminum foil, put it on the bottom, put it on the top, and put about 10 pounds of books on top of it and let it dry overnight so that the sticks wouldn't bend when they dried. Okay, then I also painted one of the jumbo sticks by itself, and then I took some of those little yellow flowers and some more leaves and hot glued those into the corner of what's going to be his hat. Then I took that single jumbo stick that I painted pumpkin and put that across as the brim of the scarecrow's hat. So now he's got some flowers and leaves sticking out of his hat. Then I took 2 large googly eyes and hot glued those on. And then I took a piece of that foam that I'd gotten at Dollar Tree a long time ago and had in my stash, cut out a triangle and used my white glue and glued that on as his nose. Now, you notice that I put tape on his across the face so I wouldn't go too low on the hat, and I certainly didn't trust myself to draw his mouth on, so I got a small little bowl and kind of figured out where his mouth should be, took a small bowl with Sharpie pen and traced around the bowl to give him a big grin, because I would not trust myself to do that freehand. So I traced around the little bowl, and gave him a big grin, and then did the little stitching marks to finish off his face. Then, of course, he needed a little bow tie, so I took some ribbon that I had in my stash, orange and white checkered plaid ribbon, made him a simple little bow, and hot glued that down by his neck. I did a tie, made a tie to hang it up in the back, and this is where you'll see where see how I took the sticks and put them all across the back so that the front would stick together. And there he is. And so this will go in my church box to the people from the church who are shut-ins. So it'll either go in a little stand or they can hang it up. DIY number 4. So I had this glass vase. So I took it, cleaned it off with alcohol, covered it with Mod Podge, and painted it with my maize chalk paint. Aha! Suddenly appeared the 3 branches of flowers that I found that kind of look like fall, orange and yellow, that I found at Dollar Tree. And, of course, I still have more leaves. These are orange and yellow leaves. They're called grape leaves. And I'm going to use those in the bouquet. So I'm first covering the glass jar, after I've cleaned it with alcohol, with Mod Podge so that the paint will stick. Then I'm going to paint it with the yellow maize paint, and I'm sure I gave it 2 coats, and I don't know why I'm showing you how carefully I painted it with Mod Podge. That's really not necessary. I think most of you get the general idea. All right, moving on. Oh my goodness. There. Okay, so now it's dried. So now I'm going to paint it with the maize paint. Gave it 2 good coats. Thank goodness I'm painting it faster with the maize paint. And then I am going to, think you probably figured out from now here on, I am going to take the flowers and the leaves with a little bit chunk of styrofoam, which I had in my stash. Stick that into the bottom. Doesn't really go all the way. And of course a square piece of styrofoam doesn't fit well into a round vase, but I can take care of that. And once again, surprise, surprise, you're going to see those sticker leaves again, which is the only thing other than a few flowers that I found at Dollar Tree. So there's that. Now I'm going to stick in the flowers and the leaves and make a beautiful bouquet. Then I'm going to take those leaves and stick them on all over the vase. Yes, folks, this is what you do when Dollar Tree has practically no fall supplies, and the theme is fall floral decor. Oh, I also had that yellow thingy there, so I put that on for extra interest. Okay, so now I'm sticking on I'm showing you once again, in case you didn't get the concept the first 3 times, the leaves that have the little foam pieces inside. And I'm sticking those on all around. This is only for really skilled crafters, by the way. This is a level 4 craft. Okay, and so there it is, and I am finished with it. And let's take a final look at it before we go on to the next craft project. Isn't that lovely? Okay, DIY number 5. All right, so I'm going to use those 3D leaves again. And this is another level 5 craft. I have some magnets. I never know which way that glue is going to show right side up. And I'm using my E6000 glue, and I have 4 magnets in my stash. So I am going to make some refrigerator magnets. Be careful, children. Don't do this at home without supervision. So I'm going to glue those leaves onto the magnets, and we're going to have 4 lovely fall leaf magnets that you too can have at home and put on your own refrigerator. And here is the finished magnet project. Oh yes, be sure and bend them up so they look realistic. See? Want to make sure you see how those leaves are 3D. And there you go. All right. So, which was your favorite? The Hello Fall board? The candlestick with the flowers in the candle, little candle holder? The scarecrow? Or the vase? Please vote below. Oh, or the magnets. Oh my goodness, can't forget the magnets. Thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you at Nona's Here again very soon. Bye.